Hey guys, I know it looks like I've brought my work home with me today, and that's because I have. I work in dermatopathology, in other words, cancer diagnostics, and I'm going to show you the difference between my Satin and the knockoff stuff that you're buying out of the store. And a lot of you have been asking, Eb, what's up with the store? When can I get my bonnet? When can I get my pillowcase? I Googled you and I can't find you. What's up, Eb? One girl told me, I don't care about you sewing and making no jeggings. I just want my pillowcase. So I want to let you know what's going on behind the scenes. So I'm going to show you the difference between my Satin and the knockoff nylon that you're getting out of the store. Yes, it's nylon. It's not satin. That's how they market it, but it's nylon, and I'm going to show you the science behind mine and theirs so that you can get a better explanation on how oil is lost from your hair through the bonnet, and moisture retention being restored in your hair inside the bonnet inside of my bonnets using my Satin. So that's what I'm going to do today, to let you guys kind of see what's going on behind the scenes, and so you guys aren't yelling at me. So that's what I'm going to do. Alright, here is, I have some water from my shower head, and I have some EVOO, extra virgin olive oil. And I have the Mazola brand, the extra virgin castor oil free 100% natural, shipped from Italy. And what I'm going to do is I am going to use these bonnets that I have collected. A few of my friends I've asked to try out a few of my bonnets, and I say, don't pay me, just in exchange, give me your old bonnet, because I knew I wanted to show you this research that I'm doing. And I also got one from the Dollar Tree, so I'm going to show you the differences in quality. One thing I've noticed already is there's a difference in quality between these two. This one is actually my bonnet that I had for years. This one belongs to a friend. She's from St. Louis, but she lives here next to me now. But one thing I noticed already is that my bonnet, my band, I know fabric well now. This is cotton. This is cotton. Cotton will absorb all the moisture out of your hair. But this is stretchy. This is nylon. So what I'm going to do, I'm not so interested in the band portion of it though, but no wonder some of you guys, your edges are dry, and you can't keep a lot of moisture around your crown and your edges. But what I'm going to do to show you guys, I'm going to take a section of each bonnet, and I'm going to place it over the flask. I'm going to take a rubber band and kind of hold that down. And then I'm going to take, a little bit of olive oil and place it on top of it. And then I'm going to show you, like, how quick it takes to fall down into here. And I'm going to do the same thing for water. I'm going to take some of my shower water, place it on the top of the bonnet, and I want you to see how quick it moves through the bonnet. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do the water first. And I went ahead and put the satin bonnet around the flask. So I'm going to go ahead and get started so you can see me. First I want to say, with nylon is less tightly woven. It's very stretchy. The more stretch you have in a fabric, the less tight it will be. So it is going to be more easy for air to flow through it and for, water or oil to come through it. But it can be a plus, for air to go back and forth. But, when it's not tightly woven, your hair strands can go through those open holes. I just want to let you know that. So let's go ahead and see what happens when you put water through the nylon. Now I want you to know that the side that's facing your hair is the side that's up. So it's kind of like I'm showing you the water moving from your hair and through the bonnet. Okay, so I'll show you. I'm getting the water up into my pipette, and then I'm placing it on here, and it's just going through. I don't know if you guys can see it dripping down. I'll do some more. It's going right through this nylon. I don't know if you guys can see that. Oh shoot. Let's do it again. I don't know if you can see that, but it's every little drop is going right down through there. Let me go over here some. I mean, I guess you can see it's not staying on top.
I just want to demonstrate that one more time, so just to make sure you can see the water going through and how quick it's absorbing through this nylon.
It's just okay, now here is the one I got from the Dollar Tree, and you can actually see me right through it. So I'm going to put this one on top of the flask, and I'm going to show you how the water looks going through that one. The EVOO, and place it on top of another spot on the same bonnet. Now, because oil is thicker than water, I'm expecting that it's just going to sit on top of the nylon. Even though nylon is expandable and it's stretchier, it has more open holes, I'm thinking it's just going to sit there. But what I want to see is how long it takes the oil to absorb into the cloth. That's kind of what I want to see there. But who knows? It may just fall down into the bottom. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to take some oil. And I'm going to put it onto the top of, oh my God, it's dripping down. This oil is dripping down. So there you have it. And if you're sleeping with this nylon bonnet on and you're sleeping on a cotton pillowcase, that oil is just going right through your hair, through the bonnet, and oh God, that cotton is just adding more absorption to your ends or to your hair. So, oh my gosh. And I just did drop by drop, but you can see the actual, you know, how the oil expanded. Black bonnet on, and I have it on tight with the rubber band around it. And I'm taking my EVOO and I am placing it on it. Now this one is actually the one that you could see me through. So I'm expecting the oil to go through just as quick as it did. And there it is. You can see it falling down to the bottom. Alright. And this is the first time I have performed this experiment. I don't know what's going to happen. But I just want to show you the difference between mine and theirs. Because I don't want to sell you nothing fake. I want to be as real with you as I can. I have the satin that I'm using now for most of my bonnets. And this is actually a swatch from that same bonnet I made from Mahogany Curls. And she let me know she liked her bonnet. So I hope she's still liking it. I don't know. But I've tried all types of satin, and this was the best one for my hair. I slept in this one a couple of nights, and my hair felt more conditioned, more moisturized. Even my scalp felt it just had a soothing effect to it. And this satin is called Charmeuse. And so I just went online and I saw, what I could find about Charmeuse. So it said that this is the type of satin that doctors, oncologists recommend for recovering cancer patients. And I was like, wow, no wonder I felt such a difference. So I wanted to know why. And like I said earlier, I do work in cancer diagnostics, and there's a pathologist and an oncologist on site. So of course, me being wanting to be in the know, I had to ask, why. So what he told me was that Charmeuse is more tighter woven type of fabric, and it actually holds in more of our natural oils onto our hair follicles. Meaning, and our scalp has sebaceous glands, and our sebaceous glands produces sebum, which we know is good for our hair. So the more sebum that remains on our hair, the healthier it's gonna be. A lot of sulfate shampoos remove that sebum from our hair. That's why the sulfate shampoos are being phased out for a lot of people, because it just removes so many of our oils, and a lot of people are pre-pooing with coconut oil, olive oil, whatever you can, just to keep that moisture in your hair. So what What I found out is that charmeuse is made of silk particles. Now, charmeuse is a man-made fabric, but silk is not. Silk is natural. It's made from worms, actually. So, but charmeuse satin acts like silk in a lot of ways. It has the silk benefits, and one of them is that it's more durable and it's washable. You know, silk, if you wash it, it gets real frayed and real, just nasty. It's very delicate. So you can't do those things with the silk that you can do with the satin. You want your oil to stay on. A lot of people seal with oil. They put it on the hair to keep it stronger, to keep that moisture in. So you're sealing with oil and you want to keep it in. You don't want it to run through your bonnet. So it looks like this satin right here, this charmeuse, does what it says, what it promises. And don't just take my word for it. Google it. Look it up for yourself. But it's just sitting on top. It's not going through. And you guys know with the oil, with the nylon, it went through like really, really quick. And it's just sitting there. And if I keep on putting this oil on it, it's going to start running down the side. Still sitting there. You guys can see it running over. I'm still placing it on. It's just running. I have some more shower water from my shower head, and I have a sulfate shampoo that's loaded with silicones and sulfates, and it's hydration, herbal essence. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to load it up with this sulfate shampoo because, sulfate strips the hair and removes the oils and all that. So I put all that shampoo into it. Oh my God, I forgot how good it smells. Herbal essence smells so good. And I'm putting the shower water on it, onto the bonnet. I have some more water from my my test, so I'm going to add that to it. And I'm going to just work this in a little bit. And what I'm expecting to see is just like a whole bunch of dirt and oil begin to come from these bonnets. So I'm just kind of mixing the shampoo into the water, into the bonnet. I'm just giving them a good thorough wash. I can see oil already in this water. It's real dirty. So I have moved over into my kitchen so that I can have more light to show you what's going on. And if you can see all that cloudy, yellowy, brownish looking stuff right there, that's a little bit of like shampoo suds that's kind of fizzed out. But over that, there's an overcast of oil. It's nothing in the world but oil. See that? So sulfate does strip the oil from, I guess, fabric, hair, and everything. And as you can see, a piece of, this looks like, mine was the purple one. This is a piece of my friend's hair that actually got caught in one of the holes that's through the nylon and just, I guess, broke off. It's a long piece of hair too. It's not mine. So yeah, that's what nylon will do for you. So with that said, guys, yes, I am going to be starting a store on Etsy.com selling my Ebonnets and just a few pillowcases. And I want you guys to know, yes, I'm doing research on the difference between my satin and the nylon that we're getting out of the stores. I'm so excited about this, guys, and I will be getting back with you guys soon. Thank you.